One of the most astonishing lines in the entire Bible are these words from Jesus. Apart from me, you can do nothing. Milch. Can you imagine saying that to someone else? Me going up to my wife Jean and saying, apart from me, you can do nothing. Nothing means a quantity of no importance, worthless. Jesus is either who he said he was, or he was absolutely wacko. We can accomplish all sorts of things in life, but without me at the end of your life, Jesus says it will have accomplished absolutely nothing of eternal value or significance. What we are connected to determines what fruit comes from our lives. Whatever fruit you see coming from your life is simply a byproduct of what you're connected to. Can I ask you, what fruit are you seeing from your life? Not the pictures you post on social media that make you look like your life is perfect, when behind closed doors maybe there's tears or there's anxiety or there's anger. Not the plastic fruit, not the financial fruit. Some of us are so financially successful that we put that up as a show and we say, hey, look at the fruit of my life. And we all know that you can have a full bank account and an empty heart. Money can't buy you a great marriage. Money can't help you with your kids and your parenting. And money, no matter how much you have or you spend, won't solve your anxiety. It's only when we are connected to Jesus. Last weekend, Jean and I, it was a big weekend for us. We moved our oldest son, Tim, and his wife, Hannah, into their new house in London. And it was kind of an emotional weekend in one sense. That sense of saying goodbye. We were releasing our little son we used to tuck into bed at night off, it felt like, into the world, into a totally different city. And I'm watching my son there together. We're setting up things in his house as he's setting up new home in London. And driving home, God spoke to me. And here's what he said. He said, all the advice, all the things that you poured into your son, the only thing that matters is that you gave him me. If he's not connected to me, nothing else matters. None of your advice matters, because if he's not connected to me, he won't see any fruit in his life. There'll be no fruit, and he's toast. Can I ask you today, how connected are you to God? We know there's a big difference between learning about Jesus and being connected to Jesus. What kind of fruit are you seeing in your life right now? Is your marriage, in your marriage or your household, is there love? Is there joy? Is there sacrificial service? When you go to bed at night, is there peace? With your kids, is there patience? Are you kind? None of us are perfect at this list, but in general, are those the kinds of things that we're seeing come out of our lives? Because Jesus said, if you remain in me, you will bear much fruit, more fruit than you can imagine. Let's stay connected to Jesus.